welcome to this edition of Pets on Parade. I'm Jackie Williams for MCTV, and we're glad that you could join us again this month. And Candace, we're always glad to see you.
We're very glad to be here.
We've got some great animals today.
Yes, and the shelter is overrun with cats. So we brought just a few of the many, many cats we have up for adoption.
Okay, let's start.
First, we have Moira, bringing us a cute kitty who wants to leap out of her arms and play in this room.
She certainly does. This is Pearl. Pearl is 11 months and 28 days old, so I anticipate that tomorrow's her birthday.
Aww.
So I think that we should get her adopted for her birthday.
Aww.
She's very sweet.
I love her name because it matches her coloring.
I was going to say the same thing.
Yeah. She looks like a pearl.
Great name for her. She's lovely.
She is lovely, and a birthday gift would be really, really nice.
Sure.
If we could get her adopted.
You want to be adopted for your birthday?
Sure. She says yes. I don't know if Mike can get in close, but the coloring on her face is lovely.
Yeah.
It's that sand color.
And she is purring away. Like, she's very happy.
She's got the most gorgeous blue eyes you've ever seen.
Yeah.
And she's only a year old.
She'll be a year old theoretically tomorrow.
Okay.
So
Very cute cat.
We need somebody to adopt our Pearl.
Aww.
She's beautiful. Thank you, Moira.
And she's a good size. She's not giant, but she definitely is curious and wants to play. Like, I noticed she was like looking around the room, thinking what curtains she can hang off of.
Sweet kitty.
Yeah, this is nice.
Very cute.
She is cute.
Yeah. We have such nice cats. So next we have Mary Ellen bringing us a cute, cute kitty. I love orange cats, so.
So do I. They're so sweet. This is Gabe. And Gabe.
Okay.
Gabe's had quite an adventure in the car, but he is just the mellowest, sweetest cat. That's what everybody says about him. And I have to tell you, we have an orange cat, and they are just sweethearts. I love all our cats, but our orange cat, he's so mellow, and that's how Gabe is. He's just a sweet, mellow boy, and he'll love on you. And he's a wonderful little guy.
He's got like a big, thick head on him.
His head is really big.
Yeah, he's 4 years old.
Very cute.
Cute kitty.
So, and he's just looking for a perfect home. He's that beautiful orange, almost tan color.
Yeah.
Good kitty. Good kitty.
He will make somebody a wonderful.
He's like, all right, I'm done with the camera.
Yeah,
that's enough. What else we got?
He wants to go play.
Tell us how old he is again.
He is 4 years old, 4 years and 3 months.
Okay.
Isn't he beautiful?
He's very beautiful.
All right.
I've always had an orange cat. Out of all my cats, I always have to have one orange.
Well, I think orange are the most rare.
Yeah.
And usually it's a boy that's orange.
Yeah.
We rarely have orange girls. And all the cats we fostered, we almost never get orange ones. And last year we got to adopt one of the orange cats that was on Pets on Parade, and Tang, and he is just the love of our life. And so we are huge orange cat fans.
He's like, I want to go adventure. He's like, my time's up. I'm scooting my way out. He was going to try to make a run for it. Smart cat.
He says, this is a pretty good place.
He was pretty slick too. He was like backing up. He's like, this is over here. Maybe they won't notice.
He was kind of sneaking out.
Yeah. Next we have Audrey bringing us, and this cat is gorgeous cat.
Hi, Audrey.
Good morning. Good morning. This is Zero.
Zero.
And Zero actually has turned a senior by a month. His birthday is today 1 month, so he's 7 and 1 month.
And all of our seniors are 7 and older. We have waived adoption fees for them.
He's free.
Yeah, he's free.
Plus, they get a treat if they adopt them.
Oh.
He is so pretty.
Beautiful.
Yeah, I love his
He's
coloring.
Gentle. He's absolutely the most patient little guy. Big guy. He's about 15 pounds. We actually have them a little bigger in the shelter, and those animals are so sweet and so gentle.
He came out here, he laid down.
I know, he's like, keep petting me, I'm good.
Happy.
I'm good.
In cat adoption, he is the same way. He comes out of his cage and he just meanders around, and he's a fabulous cat.
He's great.
Yeah.
Zero is his name.
7
And he's just a month over 7, so he qualifies as senior.
Yes, and he has a long way to go. They live a long life, and he's so healthy.
And he's nice.
Yeah, he's nice.
He's very nice.
I like the big fat cats too.
He's very
One of my
nice.
favorites. He really is.
All right, Zero. We'll see if we can get
Look
you
how
adopted.
sweet he is, though. He's
Isn't
just
he?
like,
I mean,
okay.
I could do this and he would be,
Right. He's
and sit on my lap.
He's fine. He's going to
oh, yeah.
stay.
Yeah. He's
He just wants to be petted. He would be a really good lap cat.
He's fabulous.
You
Yeah.
could stay, Zero, but pretty soon the dogs are coming.
Oh, there he goes. He's like, okay,
Hey,
that's my
he
cue.
understands English.
That's right. He says, let me get out of here.
He'll be when you're like dinner time, and he'll come running to eat. So, next we have Louise bringing us a little one.
This is Alaska.
Alaska.
Alaska is 2 years old. He was a stray. He was left in the public drop-off box. But he's doing very well. He's very sweet, very gentle.
He's tiny.
Yeah, he's for 2 years old.
Yeah.
But he's make a really good pet. But he is 2 years old, and he looks smaller though. He
Yeah,
looks
he
younger.
does.
Yeah, he's good too. He decided he'd just lay down here
He's gonna
and
lay down.
stay with us
Yeah,
for a while.
But for 2 years old, he's pretty quiet.
He's
You know,
beautiful.
He's not, yeah, he is.
He's
He's
really
so
beautiful.
shiny. Like he's in
Yeah.
really good health. You
He
could
is.
tell.
And he stayed in my
Hey.
lap. He just wanted
was
to stay.
very quiet,
Very
yep.
quiet.
And he's got these really beautiful golden eyes. Oh
Yeah.
my goodness, he is like
He's
really
beautiful.
pretty. Yeah.
He'd make a really, really great pet. Yeah. He's
Oh, and
And his
they all
name
like
is
to be petted on their
Alaska,
chin.
2 years old.
And he's two.
And he's two.
And he's little.
And
So
he's
if you
small, yeah.
Yeah.
Those eyes are really beautiful.
Yeah.
He's a sweetheart.
So now you have to get more than one because he's so tiny to make up for it.
There you go. He
Hey.
just wants to stay.
Yeah, he says
Yeah.
this is
I
nice.
want to be with Zero.
Yeah.
He says,
Very
"Zero."
cute.
All righty, well.
I have to tell him the same thing. The dogs are coming. Oh, he doesn't
Oh, maybe
care.
he likes dogs.
Dogs.
Yeah, there you go.
Dogs. Come on, baby.
He says, okay.
All right. Bye-bye, buddy.
He's a
Bye-bye.
cutie.
Isn't
We
he
go from like big and puffy to tiny.
little tiny? Okay, thank you.
Thank you. Next we have Nancy bringing us, now this cat's got a very interesting story.
This is Louie.
Yes.
Louie.
He's 2.5, and he's been with us since March.
Yes.
So
Okay.
you can tell his story.
So Louie was brought to the shelter as a stray, I believe. He had, and he still has a scar here on his ear where he had a big open wound on there. So we immediately provided medical care for him, started treating him. Then the vet took the cat out because we were going to examine to see after it was healed how he was like listening to the heart and everything to do surgery. So upon exam, the vet felt there was just something off with the cat. She's like, it's kind of breathing a little funny. Let's send the cat for x-rays. It turned out the cat had a diaphragmatic hernia, which is where there's an opening in the stomach lining, and every time the cat would breathe, it would go into the cavity, and it would kind of not hurt the cat, but it would affect the way the cat was breathing. So we went to our emergency medical fund, and about $1,800 later, here's Louie. He had surgery. We thought he was going to get adopted right away, but for some reason he's been sitting in the shelter.
He's so sweet.
Yeah,
He's
he's
the
so
sweetest
sweet. We
thing.
don't know why.
You are a very lucky cat.
We
know?
featured him on Facebook. He has
is
got a bow tie on him with some of the photos. I mean, it's just interesting because his personality is absolutely amazing, and we're not just sure why people are not jumping at trying to adopt this cat. He's going to live a nice, long, healthy life. He's got no health issues right now,
He's
and
only 2.5.
he's only 2.5.
I mean, he's a dog
He's
baby. He'll
good.
sit on your lap.
And he's very lucky that he found us.
Yeah. What a good place.
Yeah.
He said, I like this place.
So he's got a story to tell.
Yeah.
He's ready to stay, too.
Yeah.
He would actually be a conversation piece.
Yeah. Because I'm sure people could see the scar and be like, oh,
Right.
what happened to the cat? Well, and they could tell the whole story.
It's also on his cage, too.
Yeah, which is amazing. I mean, again, it's some of the cats that don't get out of the kennel, people don't really, they're like, oh, it's a tabby, and they walk to the next cat. But listening to the story and seeing the personality, the staff is absolutely in love with this cat. I can guarantee they're going to cry when the cat gets adopted because he will get adopted.
Yeah, he's nice.
Just a matter of when.
Yes, just a matter of when.
All right, Louie, we're
Good
going to
luck,
try
Louie.
real hard to get you adopted, hon.
See how
He's so
Oh,
sweet.
he's
Yeah.
great.
He's such a,
He's looking at the lights and
and he's so calm. He even when he had the injury on his ear, I went into the exam room and they were, washing it and cleaning it, and he was just sitting there. He's like, thank you for helping me. Like he didn't try to bite us, scratch us. He was willing to let us do whatever we needed to do to help him. So
isn't that nice?
yes, great personality.
He's a nice guy, Louie.
Yes. I think we're done with the cats. I did want to mention we have so many cats at the shelter. It is kitten season. It started a couple months ago. We actually reached capacity with the shelter that we were almost at over 500 animals, and over 350 of those were cats. So we did a couple of adoption specials, which always check the website, check Facebook, because we do those based on capacity of the shelter. But more than ever, we are begging for foster homes. We have a lot of pregnant mamas. We get a lot of little kittens in, and they need round-the-clock care. So if you're interested in fostering, contact the shelter. Everything's on our website to tell you exactly what steps you need to take to do it. We train you. We provide the litter. We provide the food. Anything you need to get you, all you need to do is provide your time and a spare bedroom, or not even a spare bedroom. We can give you a large crate, whatever it takes to get the animals, and then foster them until they're able to go out for adoption.
Okay, the foster program is outstanding.
Yeah, we foster out over 1,000 animals from our shelter every year.
And the people who are involved in the foster program are unbelievably nice.
They go way
So,
out of their way to help the animals.
if you're interested in being involved with the shelter, and you know, a lot of people say to me when I meet them at the supermarket, oh, I'd love to have an animal, but I can't. This is a great way to have an animal for a while and then give it back.
Yep, absolutely. Makes a huge difference. I know with my children, I try to teach them how to be kind to animals and give back, and fostering is a great way to do that. You can teach them how to have their pets, and you don't necessarily have to keep them all.
Right, exactly. Well, we'll see if we can get some volunteers from our viewers. That's great.
Next, we have a very patient rabbit who did not want to come out of the kennel.
This rabbit got stuck in his cage.
Yes. So we have Rosalie bringing us a rabbit who was just little not wanting to come out this morning.
This is Edward.
Edward, can you put him down?
Edward is 3 years old.
He's so pretty.
Come here, sweetheart.
He's beautiful.
He's a beautiful, all black rabbit. He's beautiful.
buddy.
Now,
A little camera shy, I
Edward
think.
has a little bit of a story because Edward,
okay, Edward.
was originally at the Humane Society when he was a baby and was adopted by his adoptive parents, and they had him for 3 years. Now, after 3 years, they unfortunately had to move to Connecticut, and they tried to put him in a temporary home until they could manage to take him. But that didn't work out, and they really cannot keep him any longer. So they did turn him in, and he really
he just wants to be held.
he
Go ahead,
would
pick him up.
love to have a new adoptive parents.
He said, "Please pick me up."
He's very sweet. He really is. We all look forward to grooming him too on Tuesdays and Fridays.
Little camera shy, but that's okay.
He's sweetheart. There he is.
Yes,
See,
he's very cute.
He's Edward. And he never nips, he never bites, and he's so beautifully trained with the litter box. And
How old is he again?
A real good lap rabbit. He's 3.
Three?
He's 3 right now. And of course, rabbits live to 10, 12 years. So
Got some years left
he's
in him.
really
this is
pretty.
great.
Yeah.
And we do have 36 bunnies.
Oh my heavens,
So
Edward, you have a lot of
adoptions.
friends.
Yes. And don't forget, all of our rabbits are spayed or neutered. We're trying to cut down on that overpopulation as well.
You know, since you mentioned that, we do have Fiona at the shelter who came in with 2 babies of her own. And unfortunately, when they brought her into us with her 2 babies, she was pregnant. So now she's given us 7. Actually, she came in with 4 babies. I'm sorry.
Yeah.
She came in with 4 babies. And she graced us with 7 more babies.
Oh my heavens.
Yeah.
Too long ago. So this is definitely why we need to alter our animals, because it's just unfair that they have to reproduce like that. And
Yeah.
All right, Edward, we'll let you go back in your cage, okay? He's adorable.
And just to remind everybody too, our spay and neuter program for the public, which is still considered our animal program, we spay and neuter rabbits for $40. So there should be no excuse to not have your pet spayed or neutered. And especially, even dogs, cats, everything goes through our spay and neuter program. Dogs are $80, cats are $40, rabbits are $40. For the dogs and cats, it includes the spay, neuter, microchip, and a rabies vaccination. So that's a great deal. You're not going to find it cheaper anywhere else. And especially with the rabbits, the vet that does those has done hundreds over the last couple of years for us. So he's great. So no excuses.
Well, the rabbits are, the fact that you have 36 rabbits is unbelievable.
Yeah.
That's,
Keep coming in.
So
keep
we
going
need
out.
you to get out there and adopt some rabbits.
Yes, definitely.
And they're so cute. I really enjoy the rabbits.
Yeah, they're very entertaining.
Yeah, they're very cute. All right, we're going to take a short break, and then we're going to be back with the doggies. We have some great doggies today. I saw them earlier. You're going to love seeing them, so don't go away. back. We've got some great dogs to show you in just a few minutes. But before we do, we have a very special dog and two very special people. So I'm going to invite Jessie Clifford and Karen Eggleston. Come on in, ladies. And Sebastian. Come on, stand right here.
Sebastian. A very good, patient dog.
And come on, and just turn around a little bit. Good. Jessie, why don't you come over here with me? Now,
first, I want to say everybody in the lobby wanted to adopt this dog. Yeah. They're like, is it for adoption?
hi, Sebastian. Hi, hon. Jessie, this we're doing this so that we can kind of highlight the pet therapy program that the Humane Society has.
Absolutely.
So tell us a little bit about the pet therapy program.
Absolutely. Well, we are a group of about 80 volunteers. We call ourselves Misty's Pals, and what we do is every month we go out to 18 different facilities, whether it's nursing care facilities, we go to Martin Memorial Hospital, and we give the patients their visits. We also have an award-winning literacy program called Pause to Read. That's where we go to local boys and girls clubs, schools, libraries, and it really helps the kids with their self-esteem. And really what they're doing is they're reading to the dogs. It's a no judgment zone. They're building that confidence up. And then the other program we do is called Lessons in Kindness. We can go to schools. Schools can come to us, any kind of children's group, and we teach them about pet safety, pet responsibility, and then we also give a shelter tour, which kind of highlights what we do at the shelter, because many people just think we're a pound and we do so much more for our community. But we wanted to bring Karen and Sebastian here today because Karen actually adopted Sebastian from the shelter. So if
We're going to talk to Karen in a minute, but
absolutely.
before we do, Misty's Pals has been around for a long, long time. Tell us a little bit about how that got started.
So originally, Betty Forgem is the founder. She had a real passion for pet therapy. She had her own dog that she would take to visits, and she and Helen worked really hard to kind of get the program up and running here at our shelter. And ever since then, when our volunteers go out into the public with the blue shirt, they know that we're Misty's Pals. They recognize us, and our dogs are always wearing their bandanas. So we've really, I think we've made a mark in the community and made a lot of turnarounds for the
Right, I just
people
wanted
who
you to
are
mention
here.
that because it has
absolutely.
been around for such a long time.
Yep.
All right, Karen. Now, Karen this is like homecoming.
It is. I used to work for the county for 15 years.
Right, Karen worked, she was sort of our neighbors here at MCTV. She worked over in the recreation department.
I did in information technology and engineering.
There you go. So she's been all over the place. Now tell us about Sebastian. You adopted him.
I adopted him when he was 7 months old. He is now 9.
Hi, buddy.
And I took him everywhere. And I went to all the obedience classes that they have, the agility, and just worked with him, and he became a really good pet therapy dog.
Sure.
And you can get some great dogs at the shelter.
Now, you've had dogs before. As a matter of fact, you had, if I remember correctly, a King Charles Terrier, right?
King Charles Spaniel.
Right.
And I had him, and I went to get another.
Wait a minute. Sebastian found the treats.
Oh, I wonder what he was doing. He's like nudging you, and look, he's like,
There's nothing
sit.
wrong with his nose.
He said that was good.
Now he's going to be your friend.
I know.
Got that tail going now.
Yeah, so I was looking for another pet therapy dog. And he came in, and the staff thought he would make a great candidate for a pet therapy dog. So I went to see him, and as I like to say, he adopted me.
Right. That's the way it always works.
It is. I couldn't say no to
Show
him.
us a little bit of kind of what you do in a pet therapy program.
Well, what we do is we do the hospital. We go to Martin Memorial North, and we work with cancer patients, staff, visitors, and family members. So, and we also do community events and special needs. And what I do is I'll come up and I'll just say, would you like to have a visit? And if they say yes, I go say hello. And he knows to go right up to you.
Especially if you have treats in your pocket.
But
You're so cute, hon. Wait, I'm coming. I had a...
Not fast enough for him.
He's 9, and he's so spunky.
Can you
for
lay
9
down?
years old. It's
Can you
phenomenal.
get down?
He is.
There, good boy.
But that's one of the reasons why.
I lost it.
Oh, he'll find it.
Sebastian, come here. Sebastian, watch. But that's one of the reasons why people love him, because he is so animated and he's right on you. You know, like he's
very happy.
Yeah, he's a.
Yeah.
You know, shelter dogs really are. I mean, I just find that they're happy. They're joyful, and they're so grateful to get a second chance. And there's so many dogs like Sebastian
Right.
in the
They're there.
shelter that if you just give them a chance, they can turn out to be great dogs. I mean, there are a couple of pet therapy dogs too that are in the they adopted from the shelter.
Sure.
And he's just a big goofy. Sebastian, come here. Stand. He slides. Come here, buddy. Come here. Shit. Try yourself to the camera.
He said, no, the treats aren't there.
Show yourself.
All
So,
right.
He's
He's great. He's a great dog. And what an advertisement for adopting from a shelter.
Yep.
To
I
be able to
can't
find a dog
strongly
like this.
encourage people enough to go to visit the shelter.
Okay, one more treat.
I can't tell you how many people have said, you got him from the shelter?
Oh, there.
You can get phenomenal dogs from the
Yes,
shelter.
yes.
That gives back to the community also.
Sure.
Yep.
All right, guys. Thanks so
Thank
much.
you for having
It was good to see you again.
Good to see you, Jackie.
Yeah.
And Sebastian.
And Sebastian, we'll see you again.
We gotta help dogs get adopted now, Sebastian. He's like, I just want more treats.
Thanks, guys.
Thank you.
Such a nice dog.
What a cute dog.
Yeah, yeah.
What a cute dog. You know, that pet therapy program is a great program.
Yeah, it's amazing.
And it's not only a great program for dogs, it's a great program for the owner because it's really fun.
Yep.
You meet new people, you socialize with people who really enjoy animals, so it's a wonderful
Yes,
program.
absolutely.
All right, let's see if we can get a couple of dogs adopted.
Sure.
Who's
Next,
first?
we have Ronnie first. Ronnie was bringing us this dog just while we were taping it. The dog was actually over there with its paws like here, just waiting for its turn so patiently and so good.
That was a tough act to follow. She did such a great job, and it is true, we have such great dogs at the shelter.
All right, who is this, Ronnie?
This is Luna.
Luna, come on, Luna. Turn around, hon.
Luna's like, where is it? Where is it?
There. She likes those. Now, Luna, when she was out earlier, she was very, very shy. But we started giving her treats, and all of a sudden, she wasn't shy anymore.
No, she doesn't
She's
like
a
me.
great dog.
She's discriminating.
I see that.
She's discriminating.
Those are
Try
peanut
this.
butter.
She doesn't like those. Oh, we tried that before.
Good girl.
Now, tell us how old she is.
Luna is 10. She actually came in with another doggie approximately the same age. She was abandoned by her owner. She's just the sweetest, most cuddly doggie. All she wants to do is really just be by your side and have a pal. That's it. I mean, if you're looking for company in your life, this is the doggie for you. Just honey.
And she takes treats so gentle,
Yes, she
too.
does.
Yes.
She's a good girl.
Good
And
girl.
because she is a senior, there is no fee to adopt her. She's more than 7 years old. Any dog in the kennel that is more than 7 years old, the adoption fee, gratefully, I think, is paid by someone else, a generous donor who is willing to put up the money so the seniors get a better chance of getting adopted.
She's a wonderful dog.
She is.
What a
and
good,
she would
sweet
make someone,
girl.
maybe an older person who's not real active because she's not real active.
Exactly.
Just somebody
She
to
is-
watch TV with and
Yep.
hang out with. And
Yep.
animals lower your blood pressure. So if you have a stressful day, just come in home and talk to the dog and relax with the dog.
All
And
right,
it's
Luna.
company.
Yeah.
It's
You're a nice
absolutely
girl.
company.
Yes, you're a
Yeah.
nice
If there's
Good
any
girl.
amount of loneliness in your life, the doggie's going to fill it.
Yes, I agree.
And we were talking before about how many we have.
Yeah, I think you said
14 out of 31.
14 out of 31 senior pets are at the shelter right now.
That's unbelievable.
Yeah, it's sad for the pets, but I mean, thankfully the Humane Society is there to take
Right,
them
to
in
take
and
them.
try to rehome them, and
Yeah.
you know, situations happen, you know,
Sure.
in animals' lifetimes. So you know, we don't care how old the animal is. We put them up for adoption. We've had 14-year-old animals up for adoption. As long as they're healthy and friendly, we don't have an issue.
Well,
So
Luna is nice. I like Luna.
Luna's
Good
just- and
girl.
Many times the owner passes away. So,
All right, hon, we'll see
we
if
are
we
the
can
home
get
for the
you
doggy.
adopted. Okay?
thank you, folks.
good luck, Luna.
Okay. Okay.
She's cute.
Yeah, she's very cute. Next we have
Two dogs.
Two dogs. We have John and Dixie bringing Champion and
Hi, John.
is it Diana? Diana.
And Diana, come on over here, Diana.
Come here. Come here.
Good. All right, now we got two dogs here.
Hey.
What's the deal?
They're brother and sister,
Okay.
and their owner died.
Uh-huh.
And I believe they're 8 years old, so they also are seniors, which also means it's free. And they found roaming around by themselves in Miami, I believe it was, and they were transferred up to us. So they're just looking for somebody that loves to have two dogs.
Yeah.
Okay,
And I
now
mean that's the
this
thing. They like each other. They're brother and
They're
sister.
very bonded.
Yeah, they
very,
do like
very bonded.
sleep together, lick each other.
Yeah.
They're a little nervous now, but
She's the more shy, and he's definitely the more outgoing. But they need each other.
yeah.
Tell me their names again.
This is Champion, and this is Diana.
Champion and Diana.
I call her Shy Di,
Yeah.
Shy Di.
Yeah.
Cute.
or Princess Diana.
I'll tell you, they're really nice dogs, and
They're
they're
very
in
sweet.
a
Yeah.
situation here which is difficult for a dog that's been on their own for a while.
Yeah.
And that's
they're
actually
being
why they were
very good.
brought to the shelter, is the rescue that found the dogs and kind of figured out the situation of what happened, why they were released down in Miami, that the owner had passed away, and the family was like, good luck, dogs. They traced them back because they were adopted, they were microchipped, they kind of traced the story back. They actually ended up bringing us and reaching out to us several times because they couldn't find a shelter that was willing to at least attempt to adopt them out together. The ones that they called said, nope, they're in separate kennels, we need to just get them out of the shelter. So, we stepped in and said, you know what, we will try. We cannot guarantee they'll be adopted together, but we will make every effort. So this is a big effort on our part to try to get them adopted together. Can't split the family up.
No, not at all. And it's not going to cost you anything.
Nope.
Correct?
No, that's two for the
Two
price
for the price of
zero.
one, which is nothing. All right, you guys, we'll see if we can get you adopted,
And
okay?
they're shepherd mix, by the way.
Right.
It's a shepherd
They're
mix.
nice dogs.
Yeah,
Really nice
they're not
dogs.
huge, so they're a good size, good companions.
Champion and Diana.
Diana.
Yeah,
Okay, you guys, we'll see if we can get you adopted.
very cute.
Thanks.
Come on, big girl.
And they're such nice dogs.
They are.
Like when I heard the size of them, I was like, you know what, we can try. We've got a big kennel up in adoption. We'll keep them together. We'll observe them. We'll
right.
make every effort to. And like I said, we can never guarantee anything, but we don't try to talk and convince people. If somebody wants one and not the other, we'll put a hold on and give it a couple weeks and let's try. And if we have to split them up, we absolutely will. But let's not have to do that.
No,
Let's get them adopted.
Anybody out there who's got, a nice big yard and would like to have two dogs running around in it, they'd be perfect.
Yep. They keep each other company when you work, so.
Exactly. You don't have to worry about them.
Yeah. Next we have Ronnie.
All right, this is like going from the sublime to the ridiculous. We had two pretty big dogs, and now we have a little tiny one.
Who loves to stick out his tongue. Do you like treats? No?
No, he doesn't.
That's pretty much what he does.
I just love to cuddle. That's this doggy's claim to fame. This doggy's name is Brainy. Came to us as a stray, listed as 2 years old, and this doggy speaks for himself. He just wants to cuddle.
Yeah.
That's it.
We were kind of passing, like in
was a stray.
in the lobby, we were passing him to one another, and he was like, whoever held him, he was fine. He's like, okay, I'm good. And the tongue is just hilarious.
How did you ever make it on your own? You're so little.
Little camera shy.
When I took the pictures, kept turning the head.
Aw.
He is so cute. How old is he again?
2. He's listed as
He's
2.
only 2.
And so calm, too.
Absolutely.
He says, I don't know
Again, the
what to
tongue.
say.
I just think that's hilarious.
And I mean, there's not a lot you can say except this is what you get, a cuddly lap dog.
Yeah. And he's so cute the way he holds his tongue out. You have to put your tongue in.
And the ears, yeah.
Yeah. He said, no, I'm not doing that. And he looks, when you talk to him, he looks at you like, what are you talking about?
We did not drug the dog. This is the dog.
This is the dog. This is absolutely the dog. But we have to show you on camera, so you have to look that way.
Isn't
Yeah.
it cute? Can we put him down?
Let's see.
See how tiny he is?
Come on,
I
hon.
don't think he wants any treats.
There he is. Oh, he says.
He's like, I'm a little scared. Exit
scared.
stage
Look at
right.
his- Yeah.
Yeah, I think I'm leaving if you put me down. Okay.
Oh, he says, oh, I'll come back.
You have to come this Yes, my sweet. Oh, look at this.
He says, "Come on, pick me up."
Yeah, pick me up again.
They probably carried him around all the time.
I'm sure.
Right.
I'm sure.
All right, Brainy, we'll try to get you adopted, honey.
Very cute.
What a cute guy.
Do I attempt to put him down and walk out?
Nah.
Nah, you can carry him out. He's good. He seems to like it, so.
Yeah. All right, Brainy.
Thank you.
Bye-bye.
Bye-bye. So next it looks like we have John bringing us Killian. Okay.
Killian. Now, I know Killian.
Hey!
Who you met in the
Killian.
parking lot.
Oh, of course, that's right.
This dog, when I came in this morning, John pulled up next to my car, and Killian was sitting in the passenger seat, and he was sitting there unbelievably calm,
He loves the
looking
car.
out the window.
Yep.
And then when you got out of the car, he couldn't wait to get out of the car.
He's just so happy to be out and about. He's been in the shelter for far too long.
Tell us how old he is.
Killian is actually 7 years old. So again, like the other dogs, he is technically free of charge.
And why are you still there? Good boy.
My opinion is that while he's in his kennel, he gets really excited when you walk by, and a lot of times he'll jump up and down, and it kind of turns people off. But once he's out of his kennel, he is
Get down.
so well-mannered. Perfect dog.
Yeah, he sits, he gives paw, he lays down, as you just saw. He's very, and he's
belly rub.
not gigantic, but he's big, but he's not giant,
He's a
so.
fair size, yeah.
But and you know, he does not act like he's 7.
No.
No.
He's like full of energy. He says,
like,
"Come on,
"Where's
I'll
the
give you my
paw?"
paw."
He's got a lot of
He's
life
a
left.
cutie.
Yeah, he is.
And he loves to ride in the car, so if you want a dog that's going to travel with you,
Perfect
he'd be
companion.
perfect.
Perfect.
He's a great guy, huh?
Yeah, I mean, just what you said. That's why this TV show and program is so great for the animals, because you can see how awesome he is. He's actually been featured on our Facebook page. He had over 4,000 shares and likes, and yet he's still there. So we need to promote him a little bit more, show him in his true personality, how much he likes to ride in the car, how obedient he is. He's not a giant, huge buffoon of a dog. He's very well-mannered, and just got to get him a home.
He's an all-around good guy.
Yes, he is.
All right, John, thank you.
Thank you guys very much.
Thank you. Such a good dog.
He's a cute dog.
Yeah, he is very cute.
He was cute out in the parking lot.
Yeah. And that's really the true test. I mean, some of the dogs that have been in this shelter for a very long time, we really try to push them to go to foster home, so people can see them in their true light, because the kennel is not the perfect environment for an animal. Some of them spin, they jump, they act out.
Right.
They don't know what they're doing. They're in a cage and there's 40-something dogs in there barking, and people walking back and forth, and smells and things like that. So sometimes getting the animals out in this environment, you can see how well behaved the dog is, and it's the best way to show them.
Sure. Now, there's 2 guys. We had a studio audience today.
A very quiet studio audience,
They did
which
a
was
great
really
job.
good.
And I want to invite our studio audience up. Come on and stand right over here next to me, guys. All right. These are Candace's children. This is Ryan. And down here, this is Jason, right? Okay.
Big J, we call him.
Big J. You're Big J?
He was used to Little J, and now he's Big J.
Now he's Big J.
Yeah.
All right. You know what I want you guys to tell us before we leave the show today? I want you to tell us about your animals.
Our dogs and cats are nice because my cat it sleeps with me. My kid sleeps next to me, and our dogs play with us.
And what's your cat's name?
Okay, we never named him.
Your cat doesn't have a name? And he sleeps with you?
Not that much.
What do you like, Jason, or Big J? What do you like best about having an animal?
They like to play.
And do you like to play?
Yeah,
You do, so it's great, huh? And what's your doggie's name?
Bella.
Bella. So you have Bella and Nameless,
Yes.
right?
We have more animals than that.
And Snickers, and then I have a lizard. And another cat.
And another cat. Well, so wait a minute. Snickers is
Our dog,
a dog, and you have a lizard.
which is Beardy.
Birdie?
Beardy.
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 He's a bearded dragon.
And what else?
I don't know the other cat's name.
Oh, and you have another cat, another nameless cat. Nameless 1, nameless 2, right? All right, well, guys, you did a great job today. It was very nice having you on the show. Okay, Candace, wonderful young men.
Thank you. Thank you.
And we want to thank all of you for joining us today. Remember, if you're thinking about getting a pet, think adoption first. And when you think adoption, think of the Humane Society of the Treasure Coast. They have some wonderful animals. You saw a lot of them today. This is Jackie Williams for MCTV. Remember, take good care of those cats.